Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. So this is going to be your October monthly reading for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And as always, I will also be doing an extended video to go along with this one. So if this video resonates with you and you want more in-depth messages, the link to the extended will be in the description box. All right, so let's get into it. Water signs. This will apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign. And also, I apologize if you do hear some background noise. There is noise going on from neighbors, but hopefully you can't hear it too much. So, hopefully I'll be able to still get through this reading because I really wanted to get this posted today. All right, so water signs. Let's start with your overall energy for October. So we have the Two of Swords here, and then we also have the Eight of Swords. So immediately what I'm getting from these two cards is that in the month of October, you're wanting to be very mindful about the way you react, because it looks like in October there will be instances where you will be presented with information, but it'll only be partially true, or it'll only be like you knowing partial info. And if you react too quickly, then you may end up finding out, the rest of the story or the rest of the backstory, and then you may end up regretting the way you reacted. So just be very, very careful of that. Take your time when you are presented with anything that, is emotionally charged. Take your time when it comes to your response. Remove yourself from the situation if you need to. Take some time to calm down if you need to, because I do see here you just kind of regretting the way that you respond to things or handle things, because you'll eventually learn exactly what was going on behind the scenes, or you'll learn the true story or the full story, and then you'll just be filled with regret. Let me pull one more card just to clarify this. Yeah, you may be a bit more sensitive in the month of October, so you may be a bit more reactive than usual. What I'm hearing. Also, I'm just hearing again the message that everything is not what it seems. So don't allow any information that you get to discourage you, because there's more to it than what it looks like. Even if you don't react to it negatively, still don't allow any information you get in October to discourage you, because it's more to the story. So you may get some sort of news that, like I said, discourages you or just has you really stuck, has you thinking about it a lot, but there's more to it, and more is going to be revealed that makes you feel more at ease, or makes you feel more at peace for sure. You pull one more. House card, and then the Great Fortune card. So there's a little bit of like guarded energy that I'm seeing here for the month of October, which makes sense because, like I said, I feel like you're a bit more sensitive for some reason in this upcoming month. So I do see you being a bit guarded, but that's okay as long as you are, you're feeling safe, you're protecting yourself. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit guarded. And like I said, it's just important for you to not react too quickly, and also to just not get too discouraged by anything that you hear, especially because you will be more emotionally sensitive. So it will hit you a bit, deeper than normal. It will hit you emotionally deeper than usual. So it's important for you to try your best to keep an open mind and try to allow the situation to play itself out before you jump to a conclusion about it, and allow it to kind of like destroy your mental health, Pull one more. Toil and labor. Okay, also don't go digging is what I'm seeing. Don't go digging. Whatever questions that you have, the universe is going to reveal whatever it is that you need to know. Don't go digging for it, or don't stress yourself out about figuring certain things out, because everything is going to be revealed to you when it's time to be. If you go digging too soon, or you're trying to kind of put pieces together, it's like you can draw a false conclusion. I'm trying to see if there's like an example I can give here. Maybe it's like somebody, okay, an example I'm getting is like somebody tells you, oh, one of your friends has been gossiping about you behind your back, or one of your friends secretly hates you, right? They tell you this. You don't know this for sure, and you don't have all the information, but this is what this person tells you. So you try to get to the bottom of it by maybe going to your friend's social media and looking on her social media, and your friend may be, tweeting something negative about someone, and you could just assume that they're talking about you, and you can say, oh, okay, well, that person must be right. This friend does hate me. And the whole time, the friend may have been talking about someone else, and this person who gave you the info, they could be wrong. You see what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. It's like whatever information you get, you can start to try to piece things together without having the full story, and then you could draw the wrong conclusion. And so you're needing to not do that. Like everything, if you can't go straight to the source and get a straight answer, then the universe is going to give you the answer that you need when it's time to. Some things are hidden until it's time for them to be revealed. There's like divine timing when it comes to certain things being uncovered. So yeah, and if you're experiencing that now, meaning that you're stuck about something now, or you don't have the full story now, and you're really like trying to put it together piece by piece in your head, you're being asked to just surrender it, because I feel like by the end of the month you are going to get the answers, and there's no need for you to worry or stress yourself out, because the answers are coming whether you stress or not. So you might as well just not stress about it. You see, try your best to surrender it. So just be very mindful of that. Okay, so now let's look at your blockages for the month of October. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So if there's something that's weighing on you heavily in the month of October, then you not grieving it is going to cause a blockage for you, or you not speaking about it is holding up your grieving process, I should say. So if there's something that is really burdening you or bothering you, the month of October may be the time for you to speak about it, because if you don't speak about it, I feel like it's just really hindering you from being able to release it and move on. It's almost like there's something that has harmed you or hurt you that for some reason you're really feeling it in October, whether it be that it just recently happened, or maybe there's something happening in October that reminds you of a past hurt. But whatever it is, it's like you coming to the realization that you haven't grieved it properly. You're not over it as much as you thought that you were. And so you may need to actually speak it out loud or talk to somebody about it, because I feel like you are suppressing it. And the more you suppress it, the more difficult it is for you to, fully release it. Let me pull one more card for that. That's a pretty straightforward message, but I want to see if there's anything else coming out. Yeah, you may really need to seek out someone to speak to about this, preferably someone who is knowledgeable about whatever it is that you've been through, like someone who is mature and who has some level of wisdom, but also just someone who has like feminine energy, someone who is very nurturing. It could be a woman or a man, honestly. It doesn't have to just be a woman, but someone who has feminine energy, someone who is understanding. I feel like you're needing that, like you're really needing that to kind of release or get off your chest what took place. Let me pull one more. And if you don't have that person, you could always like write about it, journal it. My favorite thing to do is write a letter about it and then burn it. That could also be beneficial to you. But whatever it is, it's like it's really blocking you, or it's really hindering you, because it's like an emotional blockage that you have that you may think or you may feel like you're over it, but really it's just suppressed. And so the month of October, you'll be feeling it, I feel, and you're going to need to release it. You're going to need to talk about it. Yeah. And once you talk about it, it's going to be such a weight lifted off of your shoulders. I feel like you don't even realize how much of a burden this has been on you, how heavy this thing is that you've been carrying emotionally. Because you suppressed it, you may feel like I'm over it, but you don't even realize that it's really literally been weighing you down. Your heart's going to feel so much lighter when you express it, when you get it off your chest, and it's going to almost shock you at how much lighter you're going to feel after you get this off of your chest. And actually things are going to start to turn around for you after you clear this blockage, because a lot of people don't know or realize that emotional blockages can actually block other areas of your life. So emotional blockages can keep you from going towards certain things that you want, achieving certain things, manifesting certain things. Like emotional blockages can really interrupt every area of your life, And so once you clear this emotional blockage and like release this burden off of your chest, it's really going to clear your path for great things to come in. It's been like a blockage that's been basically keeping good things from coming into your life. And so fully grieving this and letting this go and getting this off your chest is going to be very beneficial for you in the month of October. So next are your blessings. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I'm seeing here that the month of October you will be stressing a little, but it'll be a good type of stress, if that makes sense. No stress is good stress, but you know how like you can stress over things like that are really, really like severe and serious. versus stressing over like, okay, I have this project that I'm really passionate about and I really have to get it done. I have a deadline. Those types of things, you would rather have that type of stress in your life. Put it that way. Like you'd rather have the stress in your life where you just got offered a new job and you're really passionate about it and you have this big project coming up, this big event that you're organizing and you have to get things done. You would rather that type of stress in your life rather the stress of like, oh, my partner is betraying me and like, oh, this friend is like hurting me, like, you know what I'm saying? I hope that that makes sense. It's like the good type of stress that's coming into your life in October. It's like you'll have some sleepless nights or you'll stay up some nights, but it'll be like because you'll be focused on a goal or focused on something that is going to be very, very lucrative for you. It's like the universe is giving you an opportunity that is going to be very, very lucrative, very beneficial for you in the long run. Like it's going to basically set you up for great things to come. And so yes, you are going to stress about it a little bit, but like I said, it may be like the good type of stress. This could be like like the having anxiety right before you have like to do this major presentation the next morning. It's like that type of thing where yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's for something that's great. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that that makes sense. I'm not saying like, yeah, you should work yourself to death and stretch yourself out because that's good stress. That's not what I'm saying, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. It's like an opportunity being granted to you that will keep you up or that will, incite these emotions in you that make you feel kind of like nervous and things like that, or that make you really think about them a lot or stress about them. But it's like a good thing. I hope that that came across well. Because like I said, I'm really not trying to encourage anyone to stay up late, stressing about anything. So now we're going to move to the outside energy. You versus them. So the outside energy, for those of you who are new, the outside energy is the way that other people are going to be affecting you in the month of October. So we have the Wheel of Fortune card and then we have the High Priestess card. So this is you versus them. And again, this can be switched. So I'm going to say your energy versus their energy. But if you feel like you resonate more with what I'm describing as their energy, then just kind of switch places, switch the roles pretty much. So your energy, you're coming up as the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like I said, there is some sort of positive change coming for you in the month of October. And because of this, you may want to share that with whoever this person is. But I feel like this person is a bit jealous or resentful. They have some sort of negative feeling about your good fortune. And I'm not trying to say this to incite any type of like fear or paranoia, like have you looking at your loved ones like, is this the person that the tarot reader was talking about? Are they hating on me? Like, no, I'm not trying to do that. I feel like this would be someone who you already kind of know, like that this is their way of being, that they already kind of have this thing in them where they've expressed like jealousy, or maybe they've given you like underhanded compliments and things of that sort that makes you kind of know, or makes you kind of like have an inkling that they may be jealous in some way. But yeah, I feel like something good happening for you, and I feel like this is a person who you want to kind of run to and tell good news to, but they secretly have some sort of like I said, underlying jealousy, or they have something to say about it, but they're not sharing it with you. I'm going to pull one more just to clarify. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, this is someone who, it's like you are experiencing some sort of fortune and you actually want to share it with them. Not only do you want to share it like verbally, like telling them what happened or what good news took place, you also want to share whatever blessing is coming in for you. Like if you get like a bonus at work or something like that, you would want to like give them some of it. Like this is someone who you want to help out in some way. Let me pull one more for them. Magician card. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this person, they're having a hard time, and I feel like that. I feel like that they're struggling in some way, so you may be trying to offer help, and it's almost like they're secretly resenting you for offering help. And some people are like that. Some people are prideful, and so when you try to offer them some type of help, it just kind of reminds them that you're in a better position than them. So yeah, they may have some sort of disdain, or they may have some sort of like I said, underlying jealousy. And it doesn't just have to be like money, like you're offering them money. It could be like maybe you're trying to offer them some words of wisdom. You're trying to offer them some advice. And it's like they appreciate it, but at the same time they're a little bitter about the fact that you even have the wisdom, or you're even in the position to be able to give them that advice, because they've been trying to turn their life around, or they've been trying to make things better in their life, and they've just been having a series of like bad luck. And so even if you're trying to help them, like I said, it can make them kind of envious. This could also be though that you may be helping other people, and they see you helping other people, and they feel some type of way about it. Like you could even like write like a check to like a charity or something like that, and they could even feel resentful over that you even have the means to do that. So let me see. So if you are experiencing this with someone in the month of October, just remember this reading and remember that it's not personal. They're just upset because, they've been trying to turn things around in their own life. They've been trying to make things happen for themselves, and it's not working. And it's not personal to you. Even though you could feel like they're directing like some sort of shady energy at you, it's not personal to you. Let me pull one more. It's definitely not personal. If anything, if they would speak up and like admit to themselves that their life is not going well and that they feel kind of down about it, it might make them feel a little better. It might help them to kind of transmute those feelings of jealousy, and actually turn it around so that they can feel a little relieved and not feel so ashamed of themselves, and then they may be actually able to turn their lives around. It's like they feel ashamed of themselves, and that is a part of the reason why they're not able to turn their lives around, and then they turn around and become envious and jealous as a result of that shame. You see, so it's like a never-ending cycle. You see how this is affecting you. Child card. Yeah, so sorry if I'm sure you can hear the neighbors. They're loud. Sorry about that. But the child card is here. The distant horizons card. Okay, so some of you may be in a bit of denial about this person. Like you can feel that they are kind of jealous or that they're kind of shady, but you see them through a very innocent like set of eyes. Like you see them as very innocent in a way, or you see the good in them in a way. And so sometimes you don't really see that they're a bit envious, but I feel like you're going to start to see it more in October. But again, it's not anything that's personal to you. This person is just having a very hard time turning their own life around. So I'm going to leave it there. And we will continue this in the extended. I'll dive into more of your connection with this person, and then we will pull more cards for your month of October and, just get some more intuitive messages. So thank you guys for watching. The link to the extended will be in the description box, and I will see you guys, over in the extended.